Hello and welcome to the Autoclear 6040 operational training video. First thing to do is a simple safety check of the X-ray scanner. Ensure that the curtains on both the input side and the output side are intact and not damaged. Now, in order to turn the machine on, you need to turn the key on the operator control panel 90 degrees to the on position and push the push to start button momentarily. The power light now illuminates on the operator control panel, and the system will take approximately 2 minutes and 10 seconds to boot up. Once the system boots up, the following message will be displayed on the screen. Please clear the tunnel, then press X-ray on to auto-normalize the detectors. Check the tunnel to make sure there are no items inside the tunnel, and then press and hold the X-ray on button down for approximately 3 seconds. Your system has now done a baseline calibration and is ready for use. I am ready to scan an item. I've placed it on the belt and I will press and hold the X-ray on button in order to scan the item. Once the item is scanned, the image will appear. When the X-ray on button is pressed, the X-ray on light illuminates, indicating that X-ray is actively being generated. The Autoclear 6040 X-ray scanner, like any other X-ray scanner, is a radiation producing device. So when the system is in operation, screeners and public should not place their hands inside the tunnel when the X-ray scanner is producing X-ray. We have the emergency stop, which is used if there is ever an emergency situation that requires the emergency stop to be depressed. There is also another emergency stop at the opposite end of the X-ray. This emergency stop button, however, does not need to be reset if it's pressed. It is spring-loaded and will return to the normal operating condition automatically. This emergency stop on the OCP, operator control panel, does require the operator to turn it clockwise 90 degrees, and it will then pop up to the normal operating position. If the emergency stop button is engaged, the following window will be displayed. In order to shut down the system, move the pointer to shut down system and tap. The system will now shut down. Once the system shuts down, correct the emergency stop condition and restart the system. When the operator is finished at the end of the day and needs to shut down the system, they just need to turn the key 90 degrees counterclockwise to the off position. The system will now shut down. When the system turns off and is totally shut down, the red power indicator light on the OCP will now turn off. We will now take a look at an image and go through the different image enhancement features and see what they do. Multi-energy off. The image will now represent as black and white. Real clear. Real clear will bring out low density areas of an item scanned. Auto dense alert. Auto dense alert will make areas of high density flash red. Invert will show a negative image. The items that are dark will be light, and the items that were light will be dark. Z-scan. Z-scan allows you to go from low density items, which are orange, to medium density, which are green, to high density, which are blue. The D-scan feature will allow you to strip through various layers and can be very useful for finding low-density items hidden within other low-density items. When reviewing a complex bag, this feature can also be helpful in drawing your eye to something which you may not have seen before in the standard multi-energy display. The organic button, when pressed, will take the low-density orange and it will gray those areas out, leaving the medium and high-density items to review. The inorganic button will take any of the medium, green, and higher blue density items and gray those items, leaving the low density items for review. The low density button will apply high power to the entire image. One more feature is the auto outline button. The auto outline button is on the top row of yellow buttons in the middle, and that will outline all items within an image. Pressing the help button, which is the first yellow button on the top row of yellow buttons, when pressed, it pulls up the help window. It now shows a display of the keyboard, or as we call it, the OCP for Operator Control Panel. If you'd like to know what a specific function does, take the mouse pointer, point to that function, and tap the touchpad. The description of that function will now be displayed. To exit the help screen, highlight Exit Help Screen and tap the touchpad. You are now returned to the normal operating mode. Once again, if you wish to zoom on a particular area of an item, move the pointer to that area, press and hold the zoom button down, and run your finger up to increase the zoom size. You can now apply any of the advanced imaging features to the image in order to further interrogate that item. If you zoomed in the wrong area of the item, you can pan by pressing the pan button and moving your finger. There is a pan window at the lower right hand side, and this will show you where within the image you actually are. In order to save a stored image or the current live image, you would take a USB memory stick and plug it into either one of the port connectors on the side of the operator control panel, or OCP for short. If you would like to store an image, plug a USB into the side of the OCP, press the menu button, and then move the mouse pointer to the Save Print Image menu and tap. The following window appears, and you would move the mouse pointer to Save Image and tap the touchpad. The window disappears and the image has now been saved to the USB stick. If the operator would like to store an image, They would take a memory stick, insert it into the side of the operator control panel, and then press the menu button. Save Print Image is now displayed. Highlight Save Print Image and tap the touchpad. The window now shows itself, and the operator can either save the current image or transfer the images that are saved in the queue. You can save the image in JPEG or bitmap format. I prefer JPEG. Move the arrow to Save Image. Save Image is now highlighted, and tap it. Once the window disappears, you can now remove the memory stick, and you can now display this image on any computer and also send it via email. When the operator is finished at the end of the day and needs to shut down the system, they just need to turn the key 90 degrees counterclockwise to the off position. The system will now shut down.